That's strong.
Them is too hard.
We don't see no lioness.
We are coming up to Gir Forest.
We gotta go slow. But they can go fast.
We might go see a fox.
When I see
They got a forest.
Close up on the thing.
It's the forest.
Y'all ready?
Yes.
Y'all listening?
Yes.
All right. There might be more wild animals, so be prepared.
Okay, I'm gonna follow. I'm gonna hold my breath.
The preserve you have just entered, the Gir Forest, is named for the famous wildlife sanctuary found in western India.
They found
Its
these
inhabitants
animals in
include
India.
blackbuck,
Do it real
nilgai,
fast, babe.
scimitar
Do it
horned
fast,
oryx,
and then
and
put it back up.
Asiatic water
Put it right
buffalo.
there. Just put it
These
back up
animals
there.
have a large territory in which to roam, so please be sure to look carefully as you drive slowly through. That movement in the bushes you mistake for a gust of wind could very well be, if you look closer, a concealed animal. Remember, please drive very slowly. You will soon be passing through the gates to the Gorongosa Preserve, but you will return to further explore the Gir Forest in just a few minutes. You will probably notice an employee in a zebra-striped vehicle up ahead of you. They are there for your protection and for the protection of the animals in the surrounding preserve, in case they try to wander into the domain of His Majesty the Lion. Yes, there are lions ahead. Please be sure that your windows and doors remain closed at all times. Lions can explode from a standing start and cover 100 yards in a matter of seconds. As peaceful as they may look, please don't tempt them to display their incredible power. If you have not yet reached the gates, stop this recording now and restart it when you reach the other side.
We're at the Gorongosa.
The lion.
Look, you see the other ones right here?
With the lion? Why can I see the lions at?
Chill, we getting there. Where assistance call. Look, they give you assistance call and all.
See the animal in the corner?
Okay, y'all, this is it. African lions. Look, they even got to put the gates up for their ass.
There are a few things you should know about lions. For instance, they are not jungle creatures. In Africa, they are usually found in the open bush country or on the grassy plains called savannas. They sleep as much as 20 hours each day. Here at Lion Country Safari, you will often find them resting peacefully in the shade during the heat of the day.
Under the bridge.
If you do stop to watch the antics of the lions or to take pictures,
laying down?
please pull over to the side of the road and make certain that you are not blocking anyone wishing to pass. The lion is unique among cats in that it is very gregarious, living in an ordered group called a pride. The pride has a very definite social structure and is dominated by one or more adult males. By the way, male lions are the ones with a large mane of fur around their head and neck. The core of the pride is made up of several related adult females, some of whom may have cubs. Females tend to stay in the pride they are born into throughout their lifetimes. Young males, however, are forced out of the pride by the breeding males who consider them to be future competition. These young bachelors then live solitary lives or may band together in small groups until they are old enough and strong enough to be able to take over a pride of their own. The structure of the pride offers some significant advantages to lions, one of the prime ones being protection of the cubs from other predators such as hyenas and jackals. A second advantage is the opportunity to hunt for prey in groups. Lions are not very choosy eaters, but they do tend to prefer large herd animals such as zebra, wildebeest, and antelope. The females do the majority of the hunting for the pride and are very successful, catching prey in 1 out of every 4 attempts. They have excellent night vision and, although they will sometimes hunt during the day, the majority of the hunting is done at night when it is cooler. Once a kill has been made, the males usually demand to eat first and may consume as much as 70 pounds of meat at a single gorging. It is often thought that the males live a pampered life within the pride, but this is actually not true. Males bear the responsibility of protecting the whole pride and for maintaining its territory.
You see him?
Heard up to 5 miles away, the lion's roar is an awesome sound and is used to communicate territorial boundaries to other nearby prides.
Look right there.
That's a big old lion!
Yeah.
That's a real lion?
Yes. lion.
What can be better than waking up to the sound of a lion's
Them
roar?
lionesses.
You can
Them
if
the
you
girls.
stay at our award-winning KOA campground. Amenities include a swimming pool, covered pavilion, volleyball and basketball courts, horseshoe pits, and shuffleboard. We have sites for
Yeah, they
RVs
all
and
bite,
tents,
baby.
plus some cabins available to rent. For pricing information, stop by our main office or visit our website, www.lioncountrysafari.com.
Y'all can't get out the gate.
You should now be nearing the next set of gates, which will take you
Yeah,
back
you
into
see
the
'em?
Gur Forest. If you have not yet reached the gates, please stop this recording now and restart it once you have reached the other side.
Yeah, that's what they do.
Why?
Because that's how they play and do stuff. They wild.
Hey folks,
Look,
why
the
not
other
try
lions
something
coming.
wild for your next birthday?
Now you can see the ones on
Celebrate
this side.
safari style with the true party animals here at Lion Country
Down,
Safari.
lay down.
We offer
Look.
special rates for birthday parties
The
of
ones we
15
told you
or
that
more,
was under
with
here?
specially prepared lunches, souvenirs, and ice cream for everyone. You'll have a roaring good time. For more details, stop by the main office
Yeah,
today
you
or
see
else
'em?
check our
Why? They
website.
sleeping?
Because it's raining.
Remember to watch carefully for the rest of the animals here in the Gur Forest. Parts of this preserve are quite heavily
They look like
wooded,
they're
and the animals
dead.
here may well be hiding in plain
They
sight.
sleeping.
Look closely for the scimitar horned oryx, which formerly inhabited North Africa, but is now extinct in the wild. They are mostly white with a reddish-brown neck. The males weigh up to
Oh, that's the
400
animals over there.
pounds, and the females weigh up to
They
300
probably on the
pounds.
other side.
Their diet consists of water-rich plants. This is useful during Africa's dry season because they are able to go up to 10 months without drinking. The lifespan of the scimitar horned
That's they
oryx is
watering
approximately
hole.
15 years.
Tigers eat zebras. No.
Oh, you said tigers?
Do tigers eat lions? Do tigers eat
They eat all that. No. Lions and tigers ain't even in the same place.
The larger of the two species of Indian antelope you will see here are the nilgai, which can weigh up to 550 pounds. Adult breeding males have short, straight horns. The slate gray color of the male's coats gives this species its name, since nilgai means blue bull in one of the languages of India. Females and juveniles are brown in color and do not have horns,
Yeah,
but
you
both
see it?
sexes can easily be identified by two white spots on each cheek and what looks like black and white striped
coming up
socks
to
at their
it.
ankles. Nilgai are mainly diurnal, which means they are active during the daylight hours. Breeding males will not tolerate other rival males, and they will often compete with each other using threatening posture displays and neck wrestling matches. Being a prey
He hide
species for
behind the
lions,
tree.
leopards, tigers, and hyenas, nilgai have very keen hearing and eyesight to help them sense approaching danger. When startled, they can run away at speeds of
girl.
almost 30 miles per hour and will often head to the water to aid their escape. Unfortunately, like many other species throughout India, wild populations of these beautiful animals have drastically declined due to overhunting and loss of habitat.
Eggs, mommy, they give me eggs.
One is out.
That's a little one right there. We'll get that.
The smaller of the two species of Indian antelope you will find in this
they can
preserve are
push
called
you.
blackbuck.
They can push
They
you
stand
off.
just 2.5
They
feet
can
tall,
push you
and are
off.
named for the dark color
they
of
got
the
the
coat of
babies
the
over
mature
here.
breeding male, hence black
I'm
buck.
trying to get a good picture.
They have white bellies and prominent white circles around their eyes. The male's straight ringed horns
just
twist
being
3 or 4
selfish.
times and are about 2 feet in length. The females do not have horns and are light brown in color, but have the same white bellies and white circles around their eyes as the males do. Noted for their speed, black buck can easily
baby.
outdistance greyhound dogs and are able to clear high fences from a standing jump. That unique springing behavior you may see is called pronking. The black buck will leap straight up into the air and land on all 4 feet at once. This behavior may be associated with play, or it may serve to alert the rest of the herd to danger, or to notify potential predators that they have been seen and not to bother pursuing. In India, these